I saw this comment and I felt it, and I just had to make a video response instead of just, type my response, because I love to respond to every single person who comments in some way, shape, or form. And when I saw this comment, and I felt it. When you have a loved one, a parent, a spouse, anybody who you care about who is in the hospital, and I don't know the circumstances for your mother, but especially like a parent, and I don't know if you're a caregiver or if that's the journey that is headed, or, it's just your mama's in the hospital. But it's hard to think of anything else, and unfortunately, it's still expected of you. The last time, knock on wood, the last time my mom was in the hospital, I wasn't married yet. I didn't have children. I was in college. My husband was my boyfriend. We were living together, but I was still taking care of my dad. And I was still maneuvering everything with my mom, with doctors and decisions, and figuring out nursing homes at the time, and rehab centers, and case managers, and social workers, and insurances, and pharmacies, everything. And I was still expected to be taking care of my dad and going to college, making dinner for myself, being a girlfriend to my boyfriend, life and what is expected of you, unfortunately, doesn't end. And that's hard because you want it to just stop. You want to say, I don't want to have to think about what to make for dinner. I don't want to think about being sure I pay bills on time. I don't want to think about having to take care of other people when somebody, and in your case, your mom, is in the hospital. That somebody you care about is suffering and fighting and trying to overcome something, and the unknowns are debilitating, and you just want everything else around you to stop. And I can only guess, because I'm putting myself in your shoes, that when I said, hey, what are y'all doing? What are you making for dinner? What are your New Year's Eve plans? I hope you're doing well. It just made you go, I don't know. I don't know what I'm making for dinner. I don't know what I'm doing for New Year's. I don't know what the new year holds for me. And it's not that I know I triggered you, but I know that question could ignite something within you. At least it does for me. I'm projecting. I don't know if it does for you, and I don't know if it does for anybody else. But I know I would make a comment like that on a video or a post online where it's unrelated to the video. But if I don't make that comment, I'm gonna explode. And I just wanted to acknowledge your comment and that you're seen. And I get it. And while you didn't ask for it, you didn't ask for any advice, you didn't ask for any helpful tips, hints, or tricks, because I don't have any helpful hints, tips and tricks. I wish I had magical words. But if you have people around you who can help you, take that help. Ask for the help. Demand the help. So I don't know what your family is, if you have siblings, if your dad's around, if you have grandparents. I don't know if you have kids, how old they are, friends, cousins, whatever it is. You go to church, you go to temple, you have just a core group of friends, whatever it is. If you have some type of village, whether they come together or not to act like a village, make them come together and act like a village. In this case, what I'm saying is advocate for yourself. Don't go through whatever you're going through by yourself. And I'm guessing, I don't know if you have that or if they've stepped up. And if they have, take what I'm saying with a grain of salt. If it helps somebody else, it helps somebody else. But if they haven't stepped up, make them step up. I'm speaking from experience on two ends. I don't have the village, and I never saw anybody else out to help aside from my boyfriend, fiance, and then husband. Organize your own meal train. Say, hey, I'm going to be at the hospital this time. Can somebody come walk my dog, feed my cat, stay with my kids, whatever it is? Can somebody do my laundry, go grocery shopping for me? Things like that. Because it's those things that seem impossible when you're in a situation like this. I know firsthand. But yeah, this might have been rambly. This might not have been helpful. But if you take anything away from this, just know that I'm thinking about you and you're not alone. I get it. I hope with whatever is going on with your mom that she heals from it, is mended, everything, whatever it is, that you can look back on this and go, man, that was a rough time, wasn't it? And that's the end of it, you know? And I hope that you start 2024 off on a good foot with your family in good health, and with you in good health and happiness. So I send my regards to your mom and my thoughts to you during this time. So I hope you're doing well. I hope this video brings you comfort, or anybody else out there who's going through something like this or has been through something like this. Just know you're not alone. It feels like it, but you're not alone. All right. I'll talk to you later.